Svadhyaya sarva samskite brihante tasminam so brahmyate brahma shakre prita gatmanam preritaranša matva yustasta tvameti. Each and every human being and each and every living microcosm is moving around the nucleus of creation. The difference between them is that human beings are moving consciously and the non-human creatures are moving unconsciously. Just as human beings have a certain advantage because of their independent minds, they have a disadvantage also. The disadvantage is that if they do not move towards Paramapurusha consciously, then their movement may be towards crude physicality, towards animality, and the advantage they enjoy because of their independent will is that if they so desire, they can move towards their goal with greater momentum. To make the best use of this advantage is an act of wisdom on the part of human beings. Thus, human beings who have such developed minds should properly utilize their mental potentialities and, moving with accelerated speed, reach closer to Paramapurusha. Sarva jiva sarva samste brihante. Human beings, with their respective radii, are moving around Paramapurusha. Those who move consciously gradually reduce their radius, and those who want to remain away from him increase their radius more and more. But it must be remembered that one is moving around Paramapurusha, and thus there is no way of escape. Where is there to escape? If the radius goes on increasing and thus becomes very vast, even then it remains within him, not without. Everything is within him, nothing is beyond or outside him. Thus the entire world of living beings is moving around him with their respective ajiva. Here ajiva means both physical occupations as well as psychic occupations. Usually physical occupation or physical problem is called ajiva, and psychic problem is called avoga. Hence each and every person with his or her physical as well as psychic problem is revolving around him. All the living creatures are preoccupied with their own worlds of existence, the worlds where each and every entity moves, gathers its food and drink, and discharges its mundane duties. The living beings moving around him are extremely busy with all these objects and activities. Similarly, they also survive with all their mental objectivities. People, according to their respective physical and psychic pabla, are provided in their next life with the requisite physical bodies. Those who want to eat and drink beyond all proportion may be provided with pigs' bodies. In that case, they can eat as much as they like. Those who are very angry by disposition may be provided with buffaloes' bodies, so they can be as angry as they like. And those who long for the close proximity to Paramapurusha will attain a developed human frame, a sentient human body. However, depending upon one's physical or psychic problem, one moves in the world. Ajiva means occupation or means of livelihood. Hence one's psychic occupation should be sentient. In the Ashtanga Marga, Eightfold Path, as enunciated by Lord Buddha, there is mention of right philosophy, Samyak Darshana, right means of livelihood, Samyak Ajiva, right speech, Samyak Vak, right action, Samyak Karmanta, etc. So it is clear here too that one's Ajiva or physical occupation should be sentient. People's means of livelihood should not depend on the quarrel of individuals, as in the case of lawyers. Lawyers usually set one person against another, and in this way they serve their personal interests. Similarly, no one should be a traitor in religion, because in the name of religion, many people are exploited. Nor should one earn one's livelihood by dealing with dead bodies, because such people want more and more people to die, so that they may thereby increase their income. People should also not earn their livelihood by lending money and taking interest. Such persons want to lend more and more money to gain more and more interest, and they do not want the borrowers to refund the capital. The scriptures stipulate that people should not accept food from such people, because their occupations are despicable. So living beings are preoccupied with their individual occupations. Those who remain away from him may not realize it, but those who are near can see that Paramapurusha sees everything. Those who shut their eyes think that no one in the world is seeing them. When a hunter attacks a hare, the hare covers its eyes with its ears, and thinks that as it cannot see the hunter, so too the hunter cannot see it. But people must always remember that Paramapurusha is ever with them, and by this they derive great benefit. The only difficulty in this is that Paramapurusha can see everything, and on certain occasions he discloses their secrets. But the benefit is that under no circumstances are they ever alone, or weak, or helpless. As Paramapurusha is always with you, you will never be in trouble, so you should never be unnecessarily worried. Sarva Jiva Sarva Sumste. I told you a little while ago that human beings attain their physical bodies according to their physical and psychic pabla. One requires a physical body for the proper expression of one's psychic desires. Suppose if one wants to drink water through the nose, one will get an elephant's body. As you desire, so your body will be allotted accordingly. Wherever there is any order or system, it must be circular. Take for instance the atomic system. In an atom there is a nucleus, and around the nucleus move so many electrons. If there is a slight variation in the number of electrons, the degree of attraction will also vary. Bigger than the atomic system is the global system of the Earth, with the moon moving around the Earth. Bigger than the global system is the solar system. The sun is the nucleus, and all other objects and entities are revolving around the nucleus. This action of movement will go on eternally. Each and every creature is moving, and Purushottama is the supreme culminating point. You all know what Narayana the Lord has observed in this regard. Naham tishtami vaikunte yoginam hridaye nasha mad bhaktaha yatra gayante tatra tishtami narara. What is the meaning of Narayana? Nara means Prakriti, the supreme operative principle, and Ajana means shelter. So Narajana means the shelter of Prakriti, i.e. Purushottama. The meaning of Madhava is also the same. Ma means the supreme operative principle, and Dava means Lord or husband. Hence Madhava means Paramapurusha. Naham tishtami vaikunte. According to mythology, Narayana, that is Paramapurusha, resides in Vaikunta or heaven. Vaikunta literally means a state where there is no psychic contraction. The human mind becomes crippled or contracted when it is assailed by a particular propensity like hatred, shyness, or any other negative propensity. So Vaikunta means a place where the mind remains free from any sort of psychic concentration. Narayana says that such a Vaikunta is also not his favorite abode.